Manchester United are 11th on the table. 2 wins, 2 defeats, a single draw out of 5 games. And as a result, they are 6 points behind the table leaders, Man City, at very best, average. A lot of people think they're underperforming. The arguments and debates going around are that they're not living up to their billing or expectation. In truth, it's nothing to do with expectations. Whatever expectations you had, they're much higher than the reality. The reality is, for United, it's not underperformance. That's what they are. That's what they have. They can't do better than they have. For 3 seasons now, all they can do is to score not more than 57 goals a season. Already this season, they have 5 goals in 10 games. Already matching the statistics we've seen in the last 3 seasons. And if you go by statistics, if you look at the team they have and what they are delivering on the table, you'll understand that no matter what you want, no matter what you think, Manchester United of old is gone. This is the new Manchester United. 3 goals per Southampton in the previous game before last weekend, and everybody thought maybe they are winning again. What you all missed, it was each of the goal scorers was getting on the score sheet for the first time this season. And as it were, when they drew 0-0 with Crystal Palace last weekend, for me, I couldn't have expected any better. Because the goal scorers for United this season thus far, Rashford, Garnacho, Zirkzee, De Ligt the defender, and Diallo. 5 goals from 5 different goal scorers, each of them a single goal. Listen to that. When you go to assists, Dalot 1 assist, Mazraoui 1 assist, Fernandes 1 assist, Diallo 1 assist, Garnacho 1 assist. None of the Manchester United players has managed to provide either more than 1 assist or to score more than 1 goal. Gentlemen, that's average. That's what they have. That's the quality they have. When you consider that City have a player who has scored 10 goals in the goals department. Liverpool has a player who has scored 5 goals, another who has assisted 5 times. And then you have Arsenal, who has a player who has assisted 5 times. You understand why, no matter which way you look at it, this Manchester United team is simply average, and they can never be better than they are. As they look forward to facing Spurs in the match of the weekend, the question is, do we expect to see something better? Will they perform any better than they have? Question is, what has been their performance? Could they have done better with their coach, Ten Hag? I want to suggest to you, ladies and gentlemen, that now, Manchester United, what they have is what they have and can't get any better. Let's go into the analysis against Crystal Palace. Question marks regarding the team, but why? Because what do they have better than they're putting out at the moment? The team that set out had Zirkzee as their front man, Fernandes behind him, Garnacho as expected, Diallo as well, Maino in midfield, and Eriksen. You think perhaps for now that's the best they can put across on the table. If you argue that anyone would have started ahead of them, my question would be who? Because when you go to the stats, none has done any better than the players who start or come in after. When you go to the defense, Dalot, of course, Martinez, Lit, that is De Ligt, and then Mazraoui. Is that the best defense that they can put across? Because they've conceded 5 goals, scored 5, conceded 5. Goal difference, 0. Haven't we seen that before? Isn't that the pattern we've seen in the last 2 seasons, where United score as many goals as they concede? It's not a 1-season problem. It is every single season. In fact, last season or the season before, they finished the season in negative goal difference. Gentlemen, do you still have to put a case for United? Already, after 5 games, goal difference, 0. An entire season, last season and the season before that, goal difference, 0, goal difference, -1. Is there a difference with this Manchester United side? This is the debate and the discussion I want to put for you across the table. Because numbers don't lie, stats don't lie. If season in and out, you turn out the same result, what is the argument you have? So those of you who want to argue the name and the team sheet, who starts, who shouldn't start, my question to you, what is your case for the players you say should have started? And what is your case for the players you say should start? Because from my book, There is no difference. The players who start for United are exactly the same quality as the players who don't start. Let's go. Garnacho, for instance. Last season, fantastic by their standards. He probably went as far as scoring, 12 goals? And maybe a couple of 5-6 assists? This season, 1 goal, 1 assist. That's the best he can do. And that's Garnacho, the player we think has been most consistent and probably the more visible one in as far as attacking play is concerned. Let's go Diallo, the young man, the Ivorian. Scored 1 so far this season, also assisted 1. And by the look of things, he's one of their better players at the moment in the attacking sense. Any argument for who should start ahead of him? I don't know who you bring on the table. Rashford, 1 goal in 5 games. Will Rashford ever return to the Rashford of old? I suggest to you, absolutely not. He's gone. Perhaps never to return. This is the Rashford that we now have. When we go to the defense, they've conceded 5 in 5 games. Any difference from what we've seen in the last 2 seasons as far as defending is concerned? None. So where is the argument for who should start and who shouldn't start? So when you look at Crystal Palace, and the criticism was about a United that scores 7 in the League Cup? Goodness me, we are talking the league here. That's why the 7 they score in the League Cup has no relation, nothing to do with the Premier League. And that's where you must understand the strength of United at the level where they must be looked at with the best of them all. Because when they come to the league, we can't see anything better. Onana, he has conceded 5 already. To some, he is the player, perhaps among their better players, going by their performances elsewhere. Do you believe that? So this United team, if you don't have a player who scores more than 1 goal in 5 games, you don't have one who assists more than once in 5 games, what is your strength? What is your weakness? They are playing Spurs over the weekend. Spurs themselves have been inconsistent. But you want to put your money on United to beat Spurs over the weekend? Is that something you really want to do? Over to you. Man United lost it completely because now it's even meaningless and pointless to analyze Man United game by game. Why? They play every game exactly the same way. The same deficiencies. The standard is a lack of quality across all departments. Where is the help? When they criticized the Brazilian in the game that they lost 3-0 to Liverpool, Casemiro, it was about his speed, his age, his reactions now which are so slow, his responses, and everybody felt he's gone, he cannot be in that team, guaranteed. Let's look at his substitute, Eriksen, once one of the best creative players, even playmakers in the Premier League. Now, sometimes played in the holding role, sometimes played as an attacking midfielder. Where is the difference? Eriksen, neither assisting nor scoring. He once did that. Bigger problems though, because even the player we all think I personally love, Maino, now I'm beginning to ask myself, what does Maino really bring on the table? Besides the trickery, the ball skills, the technical skills and ability that he has. What does he bring on the table? 5 games, no goal, no assist. He is your best player. He is your most creative player. He's your most entertaining player. So gentlemen, what are we taking here? Is Maino that good? 5 games, no assist, no goal, no penetration, no compact, no contribution to the team. How good is United side? So who is good in this United side? I keep asking that question. Who is the player? The captain, Bruno Fernandes. When he's playing for Portugal, he is Bruno Fernandes. When he wears the Manchester United shirt, goodness me. What happened to this Portuguese? Once he had the vision, the playmaking skills, he still has the talent and the ability. But delivering and putting that on the table has become a problem. It has been a problem for 2 seasons now. Is it a motivation problem? Is there something really behind the scenes that we don't know. Because this Fernandes boy, in any other team, the quality that he has, he can't be the player we are seeing when he puts on that Red Devil shirt. In Crystal Palace, against them, what was he doing out on the field? But then again, what was everyone else doing against Crystal Palace? So I want to make it easy for you. My analysis for Manchester United is really simple. They are very, very average. The name, they still are Manchester United. But the team, the performances, it's not even an issue of form, not anymore. Good form or bad form doesn't go for as long as 2 seasons, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Manchester United are. It's not a question of form. It is an issue of quality. The Manchester United team, the Manchester United squad is simply short on quality. They're devoid of quality. Now, 1 or 2 players have class, that is Fernandes and Maino, but you have to show the class on the field of play. Quality, I dare you, tell me a player in Manchester United who has the quality. None of their players can provide more than 1 assist in 5 games. None of their players can score more than 1 goal in 5 games. And the pattern has been the same since last season. If you go by the law of averages, that's a poor team. That's a team that is devoid of quality. So it's not Crystal Palace form. It's not the other games when they broke points. The bare facts are they've scored 5 in 5 games and they've conceded 5 in 5 games as they face Spurs this weekend. I leave the question to you. Do you really believe Manchester United are going to change and turn around and show something different, something special? I dare say probably not. So from me and you, I'm saying the Manchester United you're seeing is the new Manchester United. Nothing to do with tradition, nothing to do with the old United. This is the new United. Average at best, ordinary at worst. And that's my last word.